My name is Ken Bray. I started Bray Wealth Management here in Chobham. We moved here in 2005, 12 and a half years ago, having formed my company way back in 84, 35 years ago. Delighted being in the village, and we've been here happily ever since then. I live in Ottershaw, right on the borders of Surrey Heath and Runnymede. And as I say, my office is right in Chobham High Street, right in the middle of what is already a car park most of the day, virtually impossible for traffic to get along the high street, and getting busier and busier. Many HGVs who shouldn't be here already blocking up and ignoring all the signs. So goodness knows what's going to happen when they try to develop Fair Oaks Garden Village. I know, and I've read the recent reports, the latest plans which we just officially put in, and I understand that to ease things they're going to have a road going right through to the A320 from the A319. All I can say is that will be one more rat run for traffic coming across from the west, and with the advent of sat-nav, I dread to think what the extra 1,000 or so more commuters would do to this area, particularly Philpot Lane and all the adjacent roads. In addition to which, where I live in Ottershaw Park, we have obviously complaints now about airplane noises, which I would take any day to the number of properties that are going to be abutting and adjoining what is a very substantial former stately home converted into development, into residential properties. So I dread to think, I mean, that would be my major reason. I can't imagine what would happen, particularly when you think that we've already had a massive development over at Longcross. And I formerly was a councillor for Runnymede some years ago, and I'm convinced that there are any number of brownfield sites in the general area that could be developed easier. But of course, developers like to go into a nice green open area where it costs them a lot less money to go straight into a greenfield site. I understand the need for property, but to be done in such a gigantic fashion as this, in one great big hit into what is virtually a rural area, I think would be a massive detriment to the whole of the area. So I'm passionately opposed to it, and I just hope that we will win the case. I'm convinced of that.